defense was really locked in the first half. But then in the third quarter, you guys put together a 30-15 run and just ran off and left them. And you hit 13 of 15 shots in that stretch. What can you tell me about what triggered that? And, do you see that starting to become a pattern, maybe not to that level, but starting to become a pattern with you guys the more time you get together?
Hopefully we're sick and tired of losing, and like I said, after the last game, we put up a really good defensive effort. Hopefully we have some carryover. And tonight we had that. Offensively, we were great, which, most nights we're going to be pretty efficient. But defensively, I think we got after it. Each guy that stepped in the game was ready to go, locked it on the scouting report. And, it was just our effort, and we talk like that. We communicate, we rebound the basketball, and we're locked in on the game plan. Like I said, it can get serious for us in a good way. So, every single game is going to be that same mentality, no matter if we're playing the best team in the league record-wise or, the worst team in the league record-wise. And tonight, next game is against the Sacramento Kings. It's got to be that same mindset.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, James. Kyrie just told us that a few days ago, you guys just decided, you know what, it's going to be easier. James, you play point guard. I'm going to play shooting guard, and that's going to be it. Is that how you recall that coming together?
Yeah, I came to this team, knowing that, they have two special scorers on this team. Obviously, I score when I need to, but, as long as I'm getting everybody involved and Kai is, getting the shots that he wants, Katie is getting the shots that he wants, it's pretty efficient. It seems to work well like that way. So, and offensively, it's not the problem for us. We can score in bunches. It's defensively. And it seems like we're getting the rhythm as of late. So we just got to keep it up.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
James, kind of following up on that, one, do you know if that conversation took place at a practice or after a game? And then just with that being kind of established now, just how does that make your guys' lives easier going forward?
Communication is key, especially when, it's a new situation for me. It was in practice and we were just going over sets and, when coach says, James, here, take the ball up top, it's consistent. It's like, all right, well, you're going to be controlling the offense in the sense of getting guys in their spots and whatnot. We're all fine with it, and then for me as a point guard, I try to get guys, shots. And then obviously, knowing where guys like the ball at. And Kyrie's an unbelievable scorer. He can score from anywhere on the floor. So just making sure, he's involved and he does a good job of getting involved himself anyways. But that third quarter, he was just super, super aggressive. And that's what, pushed the lead up.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, James, I got two for you here. One, can you just talk about, obviously this is two consecutive strong defensive performances that you guys have put forth. Can you talk about if there's been any common thread between those two defensive performances? And second, just the level of passing that you've had, playmaking. Were there any, passers that you watched growing up or any specific playmakers that you tried to predicate your passing ability on?
Defensive effort. I think we've had some time to go over our principles and things that we're trying to accomplish. But 2 days in between games, we've had a practice to where we're able to communicate, go over things on the floor and just know what we're trying to accomplish defensively. And it showed, so now we kind of, figured it out in the sense of what we're trying to do, what's our mindset and what we're great at defensively. And now we just got to continue to build on that. And then playmaking ability is just it's something that I really didn't watch any playmakers. Scoring, and players, obviously, we watch the Kobe's and the Ginobili's and the Paul Pierce's and things like that. But, none of those guys other than maybe Ginobili were really playmakers. They're really elite scorers. But I think it just comes off natural instinct and the feel for the game. And then so many, reps at, the double teams or the pick and rolls or just, feel for the game. I'm a student of the game. So I always find ways to impact it, not just scoring.
Tom Dowd with BrooklynNets.com.
James, you had a lot of success in particular tonight finding guys, beating them down the floor with some pretty long passes. How much is that, just a focus of yours, just trying to be aggressive and just looking for that quick opportunity?
That's going to be key. It's going to be difficult, obviously, to play in a half-court offense every possession. So I want to get the ball up. And it's not my speed. It's not my ability to run up the court fast as I can, but maybe just to advance the ball to get the offense going a little bit more. So, a couple of them more for scores. A couple of them are just to get the ball advanced, so we're able to attack before the defense loads up. And majority of it is just letting guys know that I'm going to get them the ball or try to get them the ball as best as I can, no matter the scenario of the game or whatnot. So just be ready, be prepared. And if you've got a shot, shoot it. If not, then make the smart play. And, once you instill that in your teammates' head every game, possession by possession, hopefully we have some results later in the season, in the postseason, where guys, have confidence to be able to make plays.